Traders, in this video, you're going to understand the power of confluences. Now, it's time for you to be organized as a trader. Whatever you are doing on the chart, you need to have a reason. Don't just jump in because of pressure or the market is moving. You want to just flow with the market. Stay organized, map it out, have specific technical factors that you're looking out for before you decide to click the buy button or the sell button. We're going to go to the chart and I will break down the confluences I personally use to trade and make good money, like pack out good funds out of the chart. You know the drill. Let's go to the chart.
All right, traders, let's get to discover the power of confluences in trading, because most of you now take trades without considering some factors in the market. You don't just jump into the market just because of the pressure that you want to make money. You need to stay very organized. Even when you're mapping out your trading plan, you need to have the list of technical factors you need to see present on the chart before you decide to take your trades. That is what we'll call confluences. So a quick one. From the screen, you can see I've been able to give a simple meaning of what confluence means. So it means the combination of multiple technical factors which helps to give out higher probability setups. So now, why does it matter? I've also been able to map out why confluences matter. Now, it will increase your accuracy in the market, and then it will also boost your confidence and also reduce overtrading. Most traders, will drop a message for me or will ask me questions. How can I overcome overtrading and the rest? When you have what you are looking out for on the chart, it's not possible that you will see it all the time. It's not possible that all your confluences will keep appearing back to back. But when you have specifically what you are looking out for on the chart, you will have to calm down and wait for that to show up before you decide to trade. So it will reduce that overtrading. But when you are jumping in back to back, that is when you see yourself, you will make profit, you will give it back to the market, you make profit again, you will give it back to the market. And then it will also boost your confidence whenever you want to trade. Now, most people, they see a very probable setup, but then they will hesitate to place their trade. Why? Because they don't even know whether the market is going to go to their direction or not. Although nothing is certain when trading. But then, when your confluences are intact, the confidence will be there. Your confidence level will increase for you to either click the buy button if it's a bullish trend or the sell button if it's a bearish trend. And now it will increase your accuracy. The list of confluences you should have technical factors that you've tried out and you've noticed that they work. So all you just need to do is to be looking out for them all the time whenever you're looking at the chart. Just patiently wait for them to show up whenever you're looking at the chart. And whenever they show up, don't hesitate. Take your trades. So I want to quickly show you guys my own combination, the confluences I look out for whenever I take trades. So whenever I want to take trades, these are the confluences I look out for. We can see I named it my powerful confluence combination. So the first one here is my structural bias, which we can also call market structure. I need to understand where the market is directed at. That is number one. I need to have my structural bias. The market must either be bullish or bearish. I don't trade when the market is ranging. Whenever the market is ranging, I don't trade. I'll wait for it to give me a particular direction, whether to the upside. If it's moving to the upside, I am buying. If it's moving to the downside, I am selling. But if it's ranging, I'll stay off until I get a direction from the market. Now, when I get that structural bias, the next thing I need to look out for is the recent break of structure. The recent break of structure following my bias. That is why the structural bias is number one. With this structural bias, I will have a clue of the next thing I need to do. Then I will just use all these ones, back it up and then take my trades. So I need to look out for the recent break of structure from my entry time frame, which is 15 minutes. And then once I get the recent break of structure, I look out for where the break of structure, emanated from. That is the impulsive movement that caused the break of structure, where it started from. And from there, that is where I will map out my order block. Then, once I map out my order block, I also need to get other technical factors that will make my order block valid. And they are what? Liquidity and imbalance. So the order block I am trying to take trades from must create an imbalance. And then for price to tap into my order block, it must clear liquidity. So I'm going to show you guys few examples of trades I took that dished out massive funds for me and how all these things were present before I decided to take that trade. So this is a beautiful setup that dished out full TP for me. You can see how beautiful this setup is. Now, I did not just see this on the chart and just decided to take it by. You can see I've been able to break it down. So even from my trading plan, that is what I have. Staying organized as a trader, that is what will help you. Nothing is certain when trading. Nothing is certain. And then trading, generally, it's not easy. Trading is not easy. So you need to organize yourself as a trader. Have specific technical factors you need to see before you take your trades. For me, you can see what I have here. The structural bias was bullish. This is a trade I took on GBP JPY. Structural bias, bullish. Recent break of structure, this is it. You can see the recent break of structure here. Now, the other block that caused the break of structure, you can see how I highlighted it. Now, once I get that my break of structure, I am ready to take trades. Once I get that my break of structure and map out the origin that caused that break of structure, which is my order block, then I am getting ready to take trades. Order block mapped out. Now I need to look for other confluences that will make my order block what? Valid. Now, like I stated, my order block candlestick should create an imbalance. So you can see the imbalance here, FVG, present. Now, liquidity, present. Now you can see the liquidity here. Liquidity is also present from here. You can see price cleared everything, tapped in, and it moved straight to my direction. I am using all these things because I've been able to try them for years and it's working for me, dishing out massive funds for me. So even if I'm sleeping and you wake me up, my conferences, these are the things I will need to see on the chart before I take my trades. Very simple and straightforward. This is another beautiful setup from XAUSD, that is gold. Now you can see this particular trade dished out massive funds for me. So it was an entry here first, and then I was able to catch continuation entry here, still sticking to my strategy and all the confluences I need to see. So you can see here, structural bias here, bullish, BOS present, this is it, order block present. When you map out the order block, you look out for the imbalance the order block created. Liquidity present, obviously. So you can see price clearly tapped in, moved to my direction. This is also a continuation entry where I had to add positions. But you can see we have break of structure, the imbalance created, market tapped in, moved to my direction. Now, when you see setups like this, they would look very beautiful. But then I can wait for days for this to show up on the chart. A lot of things will be happening on the chart. I won't react unless I see what I am looking out for, which is the list you have here. I need to see all my confluences intact. That is the power of confluences. It will help you stay organized. Remember why it matters. The accuracy, the confidence, and you staying organized generally. So let me also show you guys another setup. This was a quick sell from BTC USD. So after getting this change of character, mapped out the origin that caused the change of character, the FVG it created, and then the liquidity price cleared. And you can see how price tapped in and then straight to the downside. Now, one thing about these confluences that I look out for is that whenever I see that, I am not going to hesitate, guys. I am not going to hesitate. So whenever I see it, I am taking my trades. As prices come, once I see that, I'll just place my entry, aggressive entry from 15 minutes time frame. Aggressive entry, I wait for price to just come there, mitigate the order I have there. And then if it's a good word, it's going straight to my TP. And if it's a bad one, it's going to SL. And I will understand why it has gone to SL and then reanalyze and still come back on track. But then when you are trading without any reason, if you make money, you don't even know why you are making money. And then if you make losses, you don't even know why you made losses. So you will just be so disorganized in the market. And that should not be you. As a trader, you need to understand yourself in the market. You need to be sane when trading. You don't just jump in like that. So make sure you have your confluences intact. I also have videos where I've been able to explain all these different concepts that I look out for. So all you just need to do is go through the channel. You will see the video on order block, liquidity, imbalance, BOS, and the rest. Go ahead, watch them so that you will understand what each of these concepts, what they do, and how you can also apply them in your trading. I also have my VIP group where you can also get your classes, get to understand all these things properly, and also have the mind to trade them. It's not about knowing all these technical aspects. You also need to work on the psychological aspect by having the mind to trade this, killing the fear. So all you just need to do is message me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is in the description. So just click the link there, message me, and get access to the VIP group by picking the particular package you need. We have the monthly group, the yearly, and the lifetime. So you can pick the one you can afford and get access to the class.